Hello, and welcome to the NASA Broom Cupboard. I am Clarence AS2. This is my legally distinct friend, Kensington Bear. And we've been enjoying watching all the fallout from the final experiment as the flat earthers all fall over themselves. But we noticed another group that was crowing. The concave or hollow earthers. And we thought that was quite funny. Let's do a video about them. Unfortunately, we sort of realised we don't actually know exactly what it is they believe. But luckily, we found this video to explain it all to us. So we're going to watch that video and we're going to come up with our own artistic interpretations of what we see. So, let's go.
Concave Earth basically is the theory that we do live in a sphere. In a sphere. We're on the inside of the sphere, and that the Earth curves up away from us. And we just can't see the curve because of an optical illusion.
Okay, so not on a sphere, but in a sphere. I'm already sensing problems coming with that.
That the surface of the Earth is round, there can be no question. But that we are living on the outer surface of a convex globe rotating rapidly through space is pure assumption or guesswork.
Assumptions and guesswork based off reams of evidence. For example, we know the speed of light, and as a consequence, by bouncing radar off the sun, we know how far away it is. And I can tell you, there is not 93 million miles inside of here.
We have here a working model of the hollow globe, or the cellular cosmogony as we call it. On the inner surface of this great shell, we find here the western continent. Over there is the eastern hemisphere. And here is the sphere of the heavens with sun, moon, and stars revolving. Contrary to the usual thought that the China is beneath our feet, it is in reality above us.
Okay, and I can see an immediate problem with that. What is holding those seas in place? On your traditional sphere model, we say it's gravity, because we know that mass attracts mass, but it always pulls towards the center of the mass, while you're proposing a force that is repelling everything away from the center. You know, I hate to say it, but you're behind the flat earthers on this. You know, their explanations don't work, but at least they have a better attempt at it than you do.
You hear it said everywhere, don't you, that the Earth is a globe, has formed itself as a globe.
Yeah, I wish that were true.
It is only fantasy that the Earth is a globe. If we picture the Earth's true form as a regular solid, we come to what in science is called a tetrahedron.
So it's a tetrahedron now. Okay.
How do you know there's an octahedron in the middle of the concave Earth, Steve? How do you know? Well, like I told you before, I read the Bible, Job chapter 38, verses 4 through 7.
Okay. Job 38, verses 4 through 7. I mean, very interesting, but it doesn't explain why there's a space invader at the center of the Earth.
Laid it with measures, stretched a line upon it, cornerstone was placed. I read Revelation 21, describes the city as wide as it is long, as it is high. It's 12,000 furlongs.
Okay, Revelation 21. Unfortunately, that describes a cube, not a tetrahedron. And also doesn't even come close to matching the dimensions of the Earth.
And then I found out that there's magnetic equilibrium points within the ocean along the equator at 90 degrees apart.
Of course, magnetism. Should have seen that coming. Of course, you're still going to have the same problem that flat earthers do. You can't explain the 9.8 meters per second squared. Sorry. So Zool is part of the concave Earth now. Unfortunately, very pretty your little animation is, it just shows more problem. Like, how do you get day and night? Why is the light travelling one way but not the other? How do moon phases work? Look at where the moon is spinning around. There should be an eclipse somewhere every day in this model. Sorry, but this just explains nothing. Brilliant. Art. As I've always said, art is always the best scientific evidence. And on and on and on it goes for a seeming eternity. But I think I'm ready to show off my own artistic interpretation of concave Earth now. And here it is. I think that's a pretty accurate depiction. What have you done, Kensington? Oh, that's good. Particularly like the use of colours. You never told me you were an artist. Kept that quiet, haven't you? Always got to one-up me. But anyway, to summarise, I think concave Earth might actually be even dumber than a flat Earth. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Help an angel get its wings by hitting the notification bell. And if there's someone you don't like, maybe you could share this video with them. Until next time.